Hey guys, do you want to see a movie featuring ninjas, murder, and a one-man army?
Yes.
Good. If you do, then American Ninja is for you.
I thought you were going to say, do you want to see a movie with ninjas, American?
And American Ninjas.
American Ninja from Canon, the Canon Group, is the film that we watched for this episode of Loose Cannon from 1985. My name is Brian Lee, and Evanston is
Christopher Lee.
in Elk Grove Village is
Bran.
hey guys.
Hi.
Bran. Oh, well, I see Bran is drinking a blue ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Christopher,
Good.
what are you drinking?
I am drinking. Again. So is that weird for you guys or no?
Ooh, 4 Roses.
Also, do you have like a handle adapter for that glass that you're drinking out of?
Handle? No. So this is actually a Star Trek. It's supposed to be a mug, but I just use it as a small glass.
Huh.
That's fancy.
I thought it was just like something that you could like clip onto like any existing like.
I mean, I think it does come off. Yeah, I mean it. Like, yeah, it's not like bolted on there or anything.
Huh.
I'm drinking Bowmore 12 year. I was at this liquor store that I'd never been to, which turned out to be a little treasure. I guess Natalie goes there all the time, but they had an awesome selection. And it's owned by like an Indian guy. And like, I'm looking at the scotch and he's like, "What can I do for you, laddie?" I'm like looking for a peaty scotch. These are all peaty. So I guess there's one. I got to try it still, but I guess it's like, it's a scotch. Well, it's a scotch, but they can't call it a scotch because it's made in India.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have to try that one. But
Yeah.
Bran, do you recommend American Ninja?
I do. I liked American Ninja. I like ninjas. America's okay sometimes.
Whoa. Hey.
Any like ninja kung fu movie. I like almost all of them. So yeah.
Brian, do you recommend American Ninja?
I'm on the fence.
Okay. I'm going to say no, and we'll talk about it.
Instantly, from Michael Dudikoff, I get this. Oh God! I get this. Wrong pipe. Sorry, guys. I get this Dennis Reynolds from It's Always Sunny vibe, kind of. Just the way that he looks. But also, he doesn't strike me as a very intelligent person because I also get this Zoolander Blue Steel vibe from him.
He looks like he's constantly lost.
Right.
But he doesn't want to ask for directions. You know what I mean? He's just like, he looks kind of upset, but like, where am I?
Right.
I ask anyone, but I'm not sure where I am.
Yeah, because his name's like Joe Armstrong or something like that.
Yeah,
Joe.
Yeah, I think so.
Just Joe.
Yeah, they're like, "Joe, what should we do?" And he's like, just kind of stares off. I'm like, all right.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we want to like skip to the end, but the ending kind of has his emotionlessness kind of plays a part in the end. We'll get to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm kind of drawing a blank right now.
For people who have not seen American Ninja, just a brief summary, according to IMDb, is American soldier, obviously very skilled in martial arts, single-handedly takes on mercenaries in the Philippines. Which that actually answers my question of where this movie takes place.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I have no idea where this is taking place.
Yeah, right.
It's so, but okay.
You know what? And sure, I'll agree with you. Also, terrible driver. Probably the worst we've seen.
Yes.
I don't know. The girl on the motorcycle from what was it? Was that Thunder Run? The girl that kept doing the hair flips. But she
that was Thunder Run, I think.
And she her bike is like super wobbly.
She didn't crash though.
That's true.
And
she was not good, but she did not.
She was in like a big truck, right? Or no, a car. She was in the car.
She was in the car. Yeah, she was in the car.
Yeah. She could have just went straight. She's like, oh, I got to go in the grass.
I also
Yeah,
feel
she should
like-
have died. I was fine. I would have been fine with that.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, like in the beginning, so like I'm on the fence. So in the beginning, I'm just kind of not digging it all too much, you know, because I know right away it's gonna be something with the daughter, the colonel's daughter.
Oh, yeah. In the beginning, once he was like, "Oh, now I want you to remember how important she is to me." It's like,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah. And then like then when the convoy kind of gets like taken over by like all those like mercenaries or whatever, but when he like kills the guy with the screwdriver and then the other guy with the tire iron, I'm like, okay, you're winning me over a little bit.
Yeah.
But was it in that same scene where he stopped the arrow with the handle of a shovel?
Yes. Yeah. He stopped like, 2 arrows with the spade part, the metal part, whatever.
Right.
And like you said, the other one with the handle. And I was like, oh yeah, this is a ninja. This is great.
But listen, I can have some sort of, you know, suspension of belief or suspension of disbelief. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But when he did that though, like with the handle of the shovel, I'm like, I don't know.
There's been plenty of other movies that have been much better, that have done much zanier stuff than that. I think that was just like, yeah, of course. I was fine with it. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
When Michael Dudikoff and the colonel's daughter get away and they decide to take a bath in the river, or whatever. And it does like the close up of his abs.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, this is what I signed up for.
I'll just jump into it. So I don't recommend this movie. This has everything that you could ask for in a cheesy 80s action movie, like, you know, just over the top action, kind of cheesy dialogue, a villain whose accent you can't pinpoint where it's from, crazy explosions. You know, it has everything that you'd want in an 80s movie.
Lots of high pants.
And short shorts.
And short shorts.
But yeah, about like by the halfway point, I was just kind of bored and I didn't care what was happening. So I don't know.
Wow.
I just want to see if you guys, you know,
I was like the story, like I was following it for a bit. There were some points like here and there where it was like dragging a little bit.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. The story is very 80s action movie, you know, rescue the colonel's daughter. Like that should be okay. But so I don't know if it's just the fact that, like we said earlier, Michael Dudikoff is just so, well, first of all, he doesn't say anything until minute 14. So he just doesn't say much.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know. I think like if he doesn't have charisma or just the fact that he doesn't talk a lot, like, I don't know like what it was, but I just like kind of didn't care.
I think it's the charisma thing. Cause I think we brought this up with the other one. What it was, American Ninja 3 or whatever he was in. I think we brought the same thing. He just doesn't have the charisma. He's not an it guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think imagine this movie with like Van Damme.
Yeah, or Chuck Norris, or
exactly. It would be
American Ninja with Jean-Claude.
Right. But you get what I'm saying, though, right?
Is Street Fighter, basically.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but I feel that like Van Damme or Norris, they have more, like you said, charisma, where he's just seems more of a like just like pouty.
Yeah,
you know,
blue steel, like Brian said.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So it was.
Yeah, the only point where it was like starting to win me back was at the very end, and that's when Jackson like comes like on the back of the Jeep and he's just shooting.
That was badass.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it's like,
hang on, Curtis. I'm taking this bitch uptown. Take me home, baby.
so I almost wonder if Jackson was the lead and Michael Dudikoff was kind of like the co-star. That
would be
feel
badass.
I would have liked that better.
Even like the part where he was trying to like beat up or fight Dudikoff, like I was like, get him, kill Dudikoff. I wanted Jackson to win just because I just like his character. Is most memorable to me with all this is the ninja stuff.
What? I was
really. I think I just like it. I think I like ninja, I like kung fu stuff. I just think it's really fascinating and neat. And Jackson kept me in the movie,
but not in this movie.
I'd probably still watch this again.
I don't know if I would.
It would be for a long time.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the ending just because I realize a lot of my notes are about that. Actually, no, before we get to the ending. So at one point, Michael Dudikoff has to deliver a note to the colonel's daughter. So he has to lead base, but he's in trouble. Yeah. So, Jackson's like, how are you going to get off base without people seeing you? And apparently he doesn't see the giant ramp that goes like to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I put 3820. Why is there a ramp?
Yeah.
And this movie actually had like, compared to, American Ninja 3, this like there was a story here, a plot. I mean, loose, not particularly great, but you could follow it. There was like drama with Dudikoff not knowing he was going to get court-martialed. The whole Jackson thing, him
and terrorists
sergeant.
and ninjas. And
it was all connected. It was so they did a decent job with that. It wasn't just like weird plot points here and there. So I was able to stick with the movie throughout, at least through even some of the boring parts. I was able to stick through it.
Either of you. So when he jumps off that ramp, did either of you notice the super rough landing?
Yes.
Yes.
I actually rewound it. I was like, ooh, that was not soft.
I wrote that down. I'm like, that bike landing jump was rough. Yeah.
There's a scene with champagne and it says, and now for some champagne. Wow. Someone makes a funny noise.
Yeah, I remember it was when he was the bad guy, the villain was walking some clients or like some customers through and they were like,
Now for some champagne. Huh?
I have to say though, I didn't expect the Colonel to be in on it.
That
got me. I was like, oh wow, what? What? Yeah, it was like I had one of those moments. I was like, oh, okay, awesome. It got me. Like
the special high-tech weapon or whatever the hell it was that was in a case for most of the movie. But Jackson uses it at the very end.
Yes.
It looks like one of the weapons from American Gladiator.
Yeah.
Pretty good looking shot. Every other crossbow that we've been looking at has been somewhere in outer space, Mike.
Now setting herself with the rocket launcher. And that one just misses.
Like they're having this meeting and then I think it's the Colonel. He gets up to look outside the window and he has the biggest fucking like wedgie ever. Like his pants are so far up his ass. Like why wouldn't like someone on the production team like, hey, you want to pick that out?
they're like, hey, look at that, guys.
So, I mean, we kind of talked about it briefly before, but the ending. So the final frame is just, obviously Michael Dudikoff has won the day, everything. It's a happy ending. And the last frame is just a close up of Michael Dudikoff's face. But like we've said, he shows no emotion throughout the entire movie.
Right.
So like the camera just zooming in. He's just like,
it makes me laugh. Maybe that's why I like it too. Like, because his expressions and it's like he's trying his hardest, because he knows what emotions are, but he doesn't know how to express them. I just laugh every time.
Yeah, and actually, it kind of in congruence with that last scene. So, like when they're jumping off the helicopter before Jackson blows it up, so they jump onto this roof, and it's obvious that the roof has been super padded. I mean, you can see it's this, like when like, we're gonna have you jump on this pile of boxes. It's like that kind of thing where it's just like there's that much padding.
Yeah, I wrote down. Oh, I like that fighting scene. Well,
I know the fighting scene went between Dudikoff and Jackson. That fight's ridiculous because it's just him throwing him over and over and over.
You heard him say he doesn't like fighting. He didn't want to fight. And so he was kind of like, okay, I'll just stop you without actually fighting.
Yeah.
That's also the fight.
I liked it. I thought it was good.
That's also the fight where in mid-fight, Michael Dudikoff just starts like watering a bucket.
Hey, we don't stop till one of us goes down. Now, let's go.
But doesn't he say something stupid with the hose? I was like, what you gonna do with that? Play with your winky or like something really stupid.
Come on, what you gonna do with that hose? Huh? Go play with yourself? Come on. Show me what you do.
I thought that part was funny. That it was just strange because everyone went from hating Dudikoff.
Right.
to liking him right after it. He's like,
Yeah, 'cause
he's
he's like,
all right. He beat me up. He's a
Right.
good guy.
Yeah,
I
and
was
then
like,
everyone starts cheering. You're like, nodding their head.
yeah, I was like, okay, well, they had to figure some way to get him to be good, whatever.
This guy's all right. Like, yeah, he's right.
Yeah, Jackson said it, so it's okay.
Just a little bit of trivia.
Yeah.
So I totally didn't realize that this was made after Ninja 3, which is the movie we covered with the female ninja.
Wait, what?
What? No.
Yeah. So
No.
this was made in like 85, 86, right?
Right.
Yeah. So Ninja 3, The Domination, was made in 1984.
What?
I think we talked about this.
What? No.
They were all like, like switched and like flipped around.
Because I believe this is the start of the American Ninja series. Ninja 3, The Domination was the Ninja series.
Yeah.
So there's a Ninja series and American Ninja series.
Oh, that hurts my brain.
Yeah.
So Ninja 3, the movie that we covered, was made before this. And the director said that in an interview that audiences didn't like seeing a female ninja. So that's why in this movie, they decided to go with Michael Dudikoff.
And she had the super racist eyes too. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Chuck Norris was supposed to star in this, but he didn't do it because he didn't want his face covered. But I was thinking in this movie, Michael Dudikoff his face is covered for like what, 5 minutes when he has the ninja outfit?
Yeah. About.
yeah.
like-
when he's facing the other main bad ninja and they're going through that obstacle course for whatever reason.
I almost forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, there was the dad ninja too.
The dad ninja. Oh yeah,
The guy who trained him.
the gardener with the super pouty lips.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. The Japanese soldier.
Yeah, because when they're going through that obstacle course, there's that one scene with like the swinging things.
Yeah.
And like he's chasing him and he's going through it. I'm like, dude, just fucking run around it. Like you don't have to go through it.
Michael Dudikoff had no martial arts training before filming began.
Yeah, I believe that.
He learned quickly during production and ended up earning a black belt.
What?
It's just in the trivia, man.
That's
Good for
probably one of
him.
those like Hollywood black belts. This is
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't buy
Hey, you
it.
better watch what you say. He'll get you.
Last bit of trivia. Michael Dudikoff revealed that he sweated so much during the later fight scenes because he had malaria.
I don't know why I'm laughing, but
Wait, he had malaria and he was fighting.
Apparently.
That guy's crazy.
Now that we have talked about American Ninja, Brandan, I forgot what you said before, but do you
Yes.
recommend it now that we've talked about it? Oh, you still
Yeah.
do? Okay. Brian, do you recommend American Ninja?
no, I do not. No, I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, I do not recommend it. Brandan, what would you say is your favorite part of this?
Favorite
What's
part?
the most memorable thing of this movie for you?
The part where he is like the army truck. They tried to like ambush him, and he followed the army truck back to that one warehouse where they're all at, and like they like go to
Yeah,
the
where they
doors,
try
and
and
escape
ambush
through the
him.
roof, like all that like huge like ninja section with all the fighting. That was the best part. That I think I'm just a sucker for like ninja kung fu movies. Like I think that's really just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
So.
like I said, I feel like this has everything to be a, awesome, cheesy 80s action
Yeah.
movie, but for some reason it fell flat for me. And like I said, I don't know if that's just Michael Dudikoff or I don't know.
I think it's Dudikoff because there's a story, there's a plot to follow. Even though in the beginning the woman is very annoying, she kind of levels out, throughout it. Jackson is a great, side like character. He's
Yes.
the rest of the people in the army. You don't really get to know them, but they're okay. Like the villain, fine. So as long as I think if you can get past Dudikoff, or if you're a big ninja kung fu, enthusiast, you're gonna like this movie. There's like caveats to it. So
And how would everyone rate their drinks of choice? Brian, how's that PBR?
it's PBR.
Excellent. Brian, how's the what was the name of yours again?
Bowmore.
That's
12
right.
year. Yeah.
Single or blended?
Single malt.
Nice.
Yeah, I still wish it was smokier.
Oh yeah. They're all
Gotta
peaty.
You gotta get Lafroige.
I know that, but I want to try other things than Lafroig.
Cool. Well, that will do it for this time. And boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
If you like Nick Cage and horrible great movies from the Cannon Group Films, then like, comment, and subscribe for Nick Uncaged podcast.